Okay, so this is on page 62. These are percent problems where they could give you or ask for the part, the whole, or the percent. Okay, we're going to be using percent boxes to solve these. Basically, a percent box is just a proportion within a box. Okay, 7th grade uses them, 8th grade uses them. You can put percent here and keep your percentages together, or you can put it here. It really doesn't matter. So there are 90 girls and 60 boys in 5th grade at the middle school. Of these students, 9 girls and 6 boys write left-handed. What percentage of the 5th graders at this middle school write left-handed? So first off, you have to think, okay, they're asking for the percentage. Okay, that's what they're asking for. That's the missing box out of these 4 in your percent box. Okay, since percent always means out of 100, all right, you're going to say what percent out of 100. 100 always is the whole part of your percent. That's the total percent that you can have. So this is your part. So these are your parts. These are the whole, or the total. So it says there are 90 girls and 60 boys. So in this question, what percentage of the 5th graders at the middle school write left-handed? It didn't mention boy or girl. So it looks like we have to find the part that are left-handed out of the whole. Well, we're going to combine the girls and boys, and that's going to be 150 5th graders. So that's our whole, or our total. And then 9 boys and 6 girls write left-handed. So if we combine those, that part is 15. So 15 out of 150 5th graders are left-handed. So we want to find out what percent is 15 out of 150. So you can look for the easy way. I see an easy way right here. I see divided by 10. So we could divide by 10 on both sides. If you don't see the easy way, you can cross multiply and divide every single time. So 100 times 15 is 1500 divided by 150. Okay, simplify that by dividing by 10. We call it I for an I. 150 divided by 15 is 10. So 15 out of 150 is actually 10% of the school that's left-handed. So let's look at number 2. Customers at a bakery took a survey. The results showed that 144 customers rated the shop as being very satisfactory. This number represented 50% of the total number of customers. So this number, meaning what they just said. So that 144 represents 50% of the total. So we know that's part of the percent, part of the whole. So this must be part of the whole. And so then it says, what is the total number of customers who took the survey? So yes, it is asking for the whole, or the total. That's what it's missing. So we have our part and we have our whole. So our part is going to be 144 out of, we don't know, that's our whole. And then we know that 50% out of 100, that's going to be our part. So 144 is 50% of sum total. So if we're looking and going toward the unknown, we can see an easy way. 50 times 2 is 100. So 144 times 2 is 288. So again, if you want to cross multiply and divide, you're still going to get your 288. So that was the total. So number 3, as a part of the survey, 300 girls were asked to name their favorite sport. So as a part of a survey, so we know that right there is the total, or the whole. The results showed that 12 of the girls liked golf as their favorite sport. What percentage of the girls in the survey named golf as their favorite sport? So it's asking for the percent. So they gave us the part here, and they gave us the whole here. So if we were to draw our percent box, our part goes here, our whole goes here. So 12 out of 300 girls liked golf as their favorite sport. So we're finding the percentage out of 100. This is always 100 under the percent. So we can try to find an easy way. We go toward the unknown. I could cross multiply and divide. That will get me my answer every single time. But 300 divided by 3 is 100. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that's going to be 4%, which makes sense because 12 out of 300 is not very much. 12 out of 300 is a small amount, so we need a small percentage. Okay, number 4. In 2014, there were approximately 8,940 internet cafes in the United States. A survey found that 75% of those offered free access to the internet. Based on this information, how many cafes offer free access to the internet? So first off, it says it gives you the total amount of cafes. Then they give you the percent, and then they ask what part of the cafes offer the free access. So if we draw our percent box, we have part over a whole. So what part of the percent did they give you? They gave you 75% out of 100. And here we decided they gave us the whole, or the total amount of cafes. So we are finding the part that had free access to the internet. So if I cross multiply, I get 670,500 divided by 100. Remember, our shortcut is moving our decimal because this has 2 zeros 2 places to the left. So now we have 6,705.